Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new cast of the four-man free-for-all. Almost fucked that up. I am Sick SMG, and of course, joined with
A Sailorman here.
the wonderful, wonderful Sailorman. Alright, so pretty much the players said, let's do another one. Before people, go to work, go to school, make their exams. Sailorman. And one player needs to leave, so Sweet Squirrel jumped in. So basically the same players. We're playing with Yerand, MrCubez, AdeptX7 aka X7, and Sweet Squirrel. So let's see how this match is going to go. From the map right now, what do you think? I see just a lot of scavengers.
Scav.
Yep, definitely.
Where Yerand scouted just below the colony. Found on the two smaller dots of carbon and take the medium and the low.
Oh,
That's being very greedy though. Whether or not you'd actually get away with that is questionable. Oh, MrCubez is going for scav.
alright, MrCubez. The most greediest player we've seen today.
Yeah, I mean, he got the high carbon tile, right? But how long will it stay a high carbon tile?
I guess,
Well, will they let it stay as a high carbon tile? If so, then that's a huge mistake. But for the most part, he's actually got a decent spot for himself amongst all the garbage, it seems.
I mean, right now, Sweet Squirrel, yeah. What do you think of that Sweet Squirrel spot? I mean, let's check out the other players. Yerand, amazing spot. I mean, getting 8.5 carbon a second, 3 tiles. MrCubez is going to go ahead and get about 6 carbon a second. And then actually, AdeptX7, X7, he's going to... I mean, not a bad expansive spot, not terrible.
Yeah, you could buy the 2K claim right now as well if you wanted to. But at least he's not doing any water shenanigans this game.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I think, I don't know, if there would have been a sealed triangle, just go for frickin' scientific at this point, I guess. But like, MrCubez and Yerand actually already upgrading to level 2. Should be fun. Yerand is going to go send away a claim to the 2 stack of silicon. A claim auction going down right now. I don't know. I don't see it really with Sweet Squirrel. Like, he's a known player. Like, he's played quite a bit now. What do you think right now of his tactics, you could say?
I think he was maybe aiming for the carbon that Yerand got and was just maybe slow at grabbing it. But his found location is one of the worst I've seen in a long time. Like, talk about getting hill blocked. That is bad. Like, he can't build he can get one triangle in his base and that is it. Everything's going to be connected in a giant line.
Yeah. I can see that happening. But then also, I mean, Yerand right now, really good position, and MrCubez. I don't know about X7 yet. Like, he's going to go for the standard 3 stack of alu, 2 iron mines with 3 steel mills, and a 3 stack of water. That's pretty standard so far of him. Still has 2 claims left. Still wondering what he's going to do. Probably going to go into reactors. But yeah, Sweet Squirrel right now, I think he's just fucked all game long. I don't really see him pulling out of his game.
Here's what he should do, right? He doesn't make carbon. Doesn't need to make it, right? Because Yerand and MrCubez are going to ensure that it stays below $10, right? By the amount they're producing, right? So screw carbon. Let's not make carbon. Get out of here. And he makes 3 farms in his base when he hits level 2. Done. That's what he goes for.
Well, he still needs the glass, right?
He still needs to, yeah. He actually should just sell all the silicone down to like $1 and upgrade already so that he can do that.
That would work.
He could make glass as well because he'll make silicone worth like $1. There you go. He can make 3 glass furnaces and upgrade that way. Sell the excess glass to buy in carbon.
Yeah. So MrCubez right now is going to go ahead and make one reactor. Has 2 water pumps. X7 is going to go ahead, take the geothermal. How many geothermals are there on this map?
There won't be many.
1. X7 just took the only geothermal there is on this map. So I expect that to be under heavy fire all game long, to be
Oh yeah,
honest.
3 scavs. Of course, it's going to be under fire. It will be on fire most of the game, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty
If
much.
not in one of their hands. So
Yeah, so right now, who's actually ready to upgrade?
Sweet Squirrel built a glass furnace. Right, all you need to do now is build another one and replace the carbon mine with another one. Yes, he's doing it.
But wait, how much does it cost for him to make a glass furnace? Well, it
it's
costs him
possibly-
1,000, so of course he's gonna build all the carbon that he needs to build the next glass furnace.
Yeah, but he's doing it though. I'm happy.
Amazing.
I don't know about the random reactor. It's still really good, but still, like, yeah.
Actually,
Turn
all
them-
players upgrading at the same time to level 3. That's kind of interesting. And actually, X7 right now is going to go into glass furnaces.
He probably won't sell any though. I don't think he'll sell any. I think he's trying to get level
Just for
5.
upgrading, yeah.
I think he's trying to get level 5.
MrCubez is going to go ahead and get some reactors, sure, and is going to go into farms. Hasn't decided yet what he's going to do.
Power.
Power.
Power. Too silly.
It's actually kind of funny. I actually thought this 3-second water is actually X7's water. Maybe I'm colorblind. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, Yerand's got high water and
Yeah, I
Mr.
mean,
Cube's
I
got
think
high
Yerand
water.
right now is going to actually pull ahead of this. I mean, sure, MrCubez has a lot going for him, but right now, I'm going to say the slight edge goes to Yerand, even though he has so much debt, but that's just from winning auctions all day long.
Yeah, another thing I want to see from Sweet Squirrel, right, is as a way to recover from his horrible position, is
Yeah.
he turns that lone reactor into a silicon mine,
Yep, too late.
and he stacks up loads of silicon. It's too late now. He stacks up loads of silicon because he knows that Adeptus is going to be buying loads of it in.
Yeah, maybe, but like MrCubez actually going to go to the power plate. Is going to go ahead and get 2 solar panels. Oh, my feet just fell. Oh my god, that hurt. All right.
I think you've somehow transmitted your disease across the internet as well. I've started sneezing and everything.
Oh,
what you've
man.
done.
I'm sorry. By the way, guys, if you can hear bells right now, I'm super sorry.
Your cold went viral. Okay.
Yeah. But no, why? I mean, like X7, he has 2 silicon cores. I mean, 2 silicon tiles right next to him. Like, I don't really see a reason why. You know, if he upgrades, I don't really see a reason why I shouldn't take those.
Would you rather build a silicon quarry or a farm right now? Take your pick.
Probably a farm.
Yeah, that's my point. He's gonna be looking at other stuff. He's not gonna build it.
Yeah. Yerand actually gonna go into 4 farms. He actually, wow, Yerand right now actually gonna get rid of all his carbon quarries just because he already has almost 1,000 in carbon. He's gonna make a lot of shit ton of wind turbines.
Good EMP.
Yeah, that EMP really, I'm gonna say it's nasty to get that EMP on him.
Yeah, because the wind's moderate. In fact, the one at the top there is strong, so the adjacency bonuses are even better than if they were just connected to his HQ. So it's actually really good for him.
No, well, I think that was MrCubez actually, who actually got that. MrCubez right now has his solar panels up. Has of course 4 farms. Sorry, 1 building now and 2 reactors. He's gonna get another water pump. I mean, he's the only one at level 5 right now. I'm actually surprised Squirrel's at level 3 right now. It's kind of funny. And also, I'd like to see Squirrel to get rid of his reactors and actually going to make some farms. I think that would be a good play right now.
Yeah, no, or just save up the fuel. Keep making the fuel, but just save it up. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of risky with MrCubez also selling it. So I don't know. Maybe he dumps that and goes into chems. But the problem is that with those two not producing carbon anymore, they're not. Well, Cubes still is. I think he's selling it at this point, but it's at $43. It's kind of difficult for Sweet Squirrel to do anything right now. He's heavily dependent on whatever the other 2 players are doing right now.
I mean, right now, Yerand, I don't know. Like, he's going to get another water pump. He has now 4 farms, 3 reactors. Actually identical to MrCubez right now. MrCubez actually pulling ahead out of this, just because he has less debt than Yerand. The power price actually shot up quite high. Yet again, because it's night, and of course the solar panels of MrCubez are not working. Um, I don't know. What is actually X7 hacking? It's actually hacking glass right now. I think. Well,
So,
Squirrel only has 200 glass, and X7 has 350. So.
was that says hack? Okay. Um, but they're both level 3. This doesn't mean anything. Like the other two players don't care. They're already high enough level. Like they're fine. Level 4 is enough, but like those guys still need to get levels here. In fact, if Sweet Squirrel and AdeptX7, you'll see how much money MrCubez and Yerand actually have all over them right now. Like it's huge.
MrCubez actually bought 100 into glass, and actually Squirrel missed the sell out. He actually missed the sell.
Yeah, he's still got enough money though.
X7 sold 400 glass, and then Squirrel just 10 seconds later decided to sell all his stuff. So he's kind of
Yeah.
late on that. And X7 actually buying himself. Do you think that's a good choice?
Yeah,
Because I
they're worried
mean,
about MrCubez.
MrCubez is like flashing at 50%.
Yeah, although if they don't defend Yerand, because he doesn't have the money to right now, they need to help him out before this gets out of hand. They need to defend MrCubez right now. Mr. Yerand, sorry. Defend him! Guys! Please don't just hand over Yerand. This is a complete death sentence for the two of you.
I mean, if you look right now, oh my shit. The 2 EMPs, 1 power surge going down onto MrCubez. I think he's pretty much fucked right now.
Yeah, Yerand just dropped the mother of all bombs on him, it seems.
But like again, like I mean, MrCubez only needs 85,000, which isn't that much in this state of the game.
No,
I mean, like
really
it is still a lot, but it's like it's easier to come by.
They really needed to defend them. What they should have done is maybe sold one of their own stocks, come up with the money to buy at least one of them. It would have gone a long way. I think what we'll see now is MrCubez will buy Yerand and crush the two of them under a claim advantage.
Yeah. So Sweet Squirrel actually gonna go ahead get that claim auction right now for 32 stack of carbon. I mean, X7 and Squirrel actually buying out themselves. I think that might cost them the game right now because, as you said, MrCubez is just gonna buy out Yerand.
Yeah, and once those solar panels get cooking again, because power is the only real thing that makes money these days, because, the farms are doing no one's really went into chems for some unbeknown reason to me. Like, you should have done this by now. Oh, we finally see Yerand going into chemicals. Woohoo. It's a bit late though, but...
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so. Sweet Squirrel again, right? Hey, they're all building chem labs. They all scrapped their reactors. I should leave this fuel on and build it up. That's what he's doing. Brilliant. Love it. Okay. He's just gonna wait till they've ruined the fuel price and it hopefully gets really silly. That's what he's hoping on.
I guess so, but like Yerand right now actually hitting MrCubez really hard with power surges.
Yeah. Also, everyone is producing an excess of power right now.
Yeah,
Every
everybody right now.
player. I mean, Sweet Squirrel's actually.
But I think MrCubez is pulling ahead on that because Yerand still needs to pay off his debt. MrCubez doesn't even have debt. X7, yeah, he's not really making that much power. And then again, Sweet Squirrel 120,000 debt. So I don't really think.
Oh yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it was over when they didn't defend Yerand.
Actually,
they should have done.
Power surge going down onto the chem labs of Yerand. I think MrCubez feels threatened. Can you
Oh
say
no,
that?
he's just trying to secure enough money to make sure, because you don't want to end up in the situation where they're buying your stocks quicker than you can make the money for the buyout. I mean, On-World is appalling this game. Look at it, it's horrible. The only thing that even looks remotely juicy is chemicals, and they're right. Why produce anything else? I mean, food, that's it. I mean, you shouldn't be making anything else. Everything else is terrible. And it's really funny that Yerand's 5 solar panels go up over his water when power hits $1.
That's actually kind of funny. But also, Sweet Squirrel buying all of his own stocks. Thoughts?
He's still sinking. You still haven't solved the problem.
Well, I mean, he's 110,000 dead. Do you not think the death spiral will happen soon?
Well, there's no power to worry about right now. If he starts making food over his solar, he'll have no problems.
Like he's not making really any money, so I mean the death spiral. Like if you stop making any valuable resources, you're just gonna start sinking like he is right now. Like look at that, he's dropping hard.
Yeah, generally the interest is doing that though. Like, minus 74 to food is nothing.
Like still going. But then again, X7, he's also just trying to buy himself out. I don't really think that's the right strategy to go to. I think starting to buy out MrCubez would be a good way to kind of slow MrCubez down. He's right now 85% out to actually buying out Yerand. I pretty much
Can't do
see
anything.
chemicals everywhere, so that's going to be a crash soon.
Most players can't afford even 10k for a power surge or an EMP, so he's beyond being messed with now. And hey, a lot of these guys ignored chems, so, or at least they did so until it was too late. So chems aren't worth making anymore, right? So food is a no-brainer, and electronics will be after that, I think. And then they'll be out of options. It's off-worlds or nothing by that point. Glass is also You could go into glass as well, but
yeah,
those are
right
like
now
the three only things that are even viable. And steel, of course, if X7 was to turn his other two steel mills on.
I think off-worlds would be amazing right now. I mean, Cubes is really close to buying out Duran, but let's actually check the off-world price.
They're really good. Fuel and
actually,
food
it's
are
food and fuel,
really
yeah.
high, really high.
So you just can, the tag team food and fuel, I guess.
But MrCubez is 100%.
Yeah, MrCubez is 100%. Actually, Duran has, yes, a off-world. Oh damn. Had, yeah.
It's now property of MrCubez. He'll probably use that to get the buyout money on Sweet Squirrel.
Oh wow, I found a bug in the game.
What?
Amazing. If you observe the player who gets bought out.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to me last game, and you lose all your. You have to hit observe, and it takes you to the player's perspective of observe rather than the standard observer mode.
Amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so apparently I'm kind of handicapped a little bit right now, but okay.
Yeah, so am I as well. I also was looking at it.
Oh my, okay. So guys, the handicaps are real. So right now, MrCubez actually going to go into some reactors. He has the off-road right now, of course from Yerand. That's actually already mutinied, so that's kind of weird to see. And then again, going into more reactors. Probably just going to go to the fuel and just sell that, and sell the food.
Yeah. Or you could just buy fuel, make food, and then when food is down at like 50 and fuel's at 140, he just switches place.
Yeah.
And does that over and over. That could be okay as well. Whoever muted that off-world was a really good play.
I mean, Goon Squad's.
The Goon Squad was probably worth more than the off-world though.
Yeah,
the glass
probably,
costed nothing, the carbon costed nothing, electronics would have costed the most out of everything, like would have been about 19k. The Goon Squad's 14. Would have been Wouldn't even have made any. It would have made what?
But now what is cool, actually, we can see how much money every player has. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Don't have to look into the. Well, you can look to the top left-hand corner and look at their funds. You just can't see their resource wealth calculated as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now, Sweet Squirrel, I don't know, he's kind of ahead. By quite a bit. He's kind of ahead by quite a bit.
He needs to buy stocks. Buy MrCubez' stocks. He also needs to re-mutiny that off-world again, if he can get away with it. Which I don't think he will.
I mean, sending away that one off-world, I think he's right now really up front in the game.
200k, he could buy like 8 of MrCubez' stocks. He could do it, and then he
Easy,
steals the off-world, and then launches another off-world rocket. Come on! I believe, Sweet Squirrel, you've been in the back foot all game. You just need to re-mutiny that and buy like 8 of his stocks because you can afford it right now. Come on, do it.
If he gets about 50 more, if he gets actually about 50 more thousand, he actually can start buying out Cuba and actually buy the whole thing of MrCubez. He actually can buy all of MrCubez. If he gets about now 30 more thousand.
You should just keep buying the stocks. Don't go for the big insta buyout. Just buy the stocks. It makes it closer. It's easier to reach now. You're not using that money for anything. Also, remute the thing because you can do it right now. At least you should be able to. It's a scav. It's 20-second cooldown. Spend some of that money. Come on,
Oh man,
10k.
I think right now, MrCubez, he's making quite a bit of money.
Yeah, now he's
Um,
making no, he's recovering. Alright, he had his window. He blew it. Sweet Squirrel didn't take his opportunity. Because now if he starts buying MrCubez' stock, MrCubez will just buy it or buy out Sweet Squirrel. So
yeah. I mean, I think right now, Sweet Squirrel just should go for it anyways. And actually, dynamiting the off-road right now, it's kind of disappointing not to see Mutiny.
yeah, because you're down on something. The only big expense there, I mean, it's actually quite expensive to repair due to the electronics cost and glass. But
I mean,
like,
Mr.
how
Cubes
much
is
carbon
making
is he making?
electronics, so it's like,
How much carbon would he be making right now?
no idea.
Something silly anyway, And he could build another two if he wanted, just to take the mick, but he doesn't need to be honest. Sweet
Actually,
Squirrel really should just buy stocks. He really needs to spend this money. He's doing nothing with it. Please just buy stocks. There we go.
oh
He's doing
my.
it. Yes. Buy those
And
stocks.
Mr. Cubes.
Mr.
Oh
Cubes,
my
yeah.
god.
See, if he had gone when he had 200k and Cubes had about 20, Cubes wouldn't have been able to defend himself, and this would be the opposite way around. And
Yeah.
Sweet Squirrel would actually probably be able to buy him out right now, having stole the off-world perfectly as well. It was a really good play, and he had a window of opportunity that he didn't take. So no, there's a lesson, guys. Always check people's wealth in situations like that. If you catch someone that far out of God, because he knew Cubes would have no money. He just bought out Yerand. That was extremely expensive for Mr. Cubes to do. So take the chance to get as many of those stocks as possible while he's still big but no money.
Yeah. And again, the dynamite goes down onto the off-world.
Getting expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of expensive because glass and electronics are kind of high, such as carbon. But like, I don't know. I think Mr. Cubes. I mean, like, he's gonna make about 160,000 a second.
That's an
Just from
interesting route.
off-roads.
Okay,
And
Sweet Squirrel goes for X7.
I mean, sorry. Yeah, 180,000 a second. I mean, sorry. God damn it, a minute. Mr. Cooper is going to make. But yeah, I don't really see it anymore for Sweet Squirrel at all.
Yeah, he's now leveled the production playing field. New problem is you don't have three off-worlds and he does. So I think that's going to be game because he's not able to build any off-worlds while Carbon's 90. Because the problem
He's not
he's
even level
had,
5 yet.
yeah, the problem he's had all game is he's relying on Carbon staying cheap from those two. Mr. Cubes is making sure it doesn't go cheap, so he can't do anything at this stage. Like, he had a short window and he just didn't take it. So, and that's it. That was his one chance to maybe win the game there, and he just didn't see it. So,
Yeah.
because I mean, he can't get into the off-world game. They won't let him. Cubes won't let him in. He just won't sell the Carbon.
I mean,
I
it's kind
imagine
of cool to see that they're both, like, money-wise, they're kind of almost identical. Like, 50,000 off.
it is, but then we'll wait for Mr. Cubes' rockets going off. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Off-world shipment launched.
Look at all the money.
Yeah.
So, I
Oh,
mean,
there's another one as well. See, he's just that. There we go.
yeah, I mean, of course he's going to skyrocket. Like, I don't know, Sweet Squirrel, I think he just didn't read the game too well. At all.
I mean, it is significantly less for Sweet Squirrel to buy him out. You're looking at 480k. It's not actually that much. Problem is on-world is crap in comparison to off-world right now. Very much so.
Yeah.
If you can make, say, you gotta remember that Cubes' stock price is rapidly plummeting as well right now. I don't know. Say he makes another 200k. He has the game in the bag. But
Probably, yeah.
can he make 200k before Mr. Cubes makes 500k? That's the question. The stock control might actually balance this out for him, and he might still win.
This is actually a close call.
It is. Oh, I don't know where that 100k just went. Oh, he's building an off-world. I don't know about that, Sweet Squirrel. Do you have enough time? It's gonna take you 30 seconds to build it, and then a minute before the first
No, a
shipment
minute
goes
to
off.
build it, actually.
It takes 2 production seconds every real second.
Oh, okay.
Um, I don't know about that off-world. How much did
He's
he
going
spend
double
on it?
off-road though. Like he's spending a lot for his off-roads. I think it's just too late. If you would have done this before, I don't know. Kind of would have been fine
Oh,
with
that's
that.
painful. Look at the carbon price. Ah, it's the one thing he doesn't have. Ah, it's painful.
Wow.
I think he got the off-roads. No, yeah, building those off-roads was a huge mistake. They're not even going to pay off. By the time they're built, Cubes will probably have the money. That was a huge mistake
Yeah,
by him, I think.
pretty much.
And
I
we see
mean,
Cubes just sell all the carbon off. It's like, hey,
Mr. Cubes, he's making, excuse me, 180,000 each minute because it takes 60 seconds to, send an off-road shipment. So, damn, like at the price as it is right now, I don't know. I think Sweet Squirrel should have made that before.
yeah. So there you go. He had two windows of opportunity there. He
Yeah.
could maybe have outpaced him at this stage if he hadn't built those off-worlds. Um, as it stands, maybe he gets 2 shipments off. That's only 120k. Does that even that barely covers the cost of building them and the time that was invested? Like he didn't have time. Time wasn't on his side in this game. So
Well, I mean, he's going strong right now. He's EMPing, he's dynamiting, stuff like that. So I mean, he's trying to buy out time, but like, it's not really working. Not really working. It's like a little bit too late.
I don't know why he would throw. I think dynamite was 50k last I looked. He throws a dynamite. He spends 50k on blowing one of those up. It's not worth, especially when he's the guy controlling all the carbon. It just isn't worth that. Eh, 20k for a power surge is maybe okay because it locks in off-world for 2 whole minutes. So that's
No,
120k out of Cubes' pocket. Problem is, it's too late for things like that now. I always think that the power surge is always
and there we
better than
go.
the dynamite in situations like that because
Yeah,
the
man.
lockdown is far higher. But yeah, Cubes wins.
I mean, GG to Cubes right now,
Yeah,
definitely.
well played by Squirrel though for staying in it for so. Considering that his situation was appalling, he actually did really well.
That is true. I
So
mean, Mr. Cubes. I mean, taking off a game now. Where's he at? Research tab. There we go. 600,000 in off-road money, cash. Damn.
off-world money,
Yeah.
Space America dollars probably.
Exactly. Yeah. But like, I
Uh,
don't know. Overall, he just made a lot of money in carbon.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's pretty much he got all his money from food, carbon,
That's
sold, and
pretty much
off-road.
it.
That's about
Yeah.
it. If you actually go into Sweet Squirrel, power.
He even got a rocket away. Well, hang on, because these numbers would be wrong, because he also stole an off-world twice. So that's 3 shipments worth of time.
That
Four
is
shipments
true.
worth of time. I don't think his off-worlds went off
Oh
once.
no, sold to off-road. No, he sent to.
No, but that's counting the
Oh,
stuff he
slowly
sent
dying.
using Mr. Cubes' stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's 120 seconds. It takes 60 seconds to send a rocket. The mutinies are 120 seconds. So I don't think he actually physically sold anything from his off-worlds that he built.
no, he got off 2 shipments.
And did he get off to shipments at the
Yeah.
end? Oh,
But like
still.
overall he actually sold water, fuel, chemicals, and glass. I mean overall he didn't do too bad, but then again he didn't see the opportunity of sieging the game in the moment.
Yeah, like he definitely had a chance when he had like 200k and keeps with no money. He should have just went and boom, 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 and bought all those stocks and then just won
Yeah.
from there. But and then he would have controlled all his carbon. He wouldn't have been at the whim of cubes all game. But and then building those off-roads was the second one. It was like, you spent so much money. Because I mean, he got his money back up to like 300k afterwards, right? So say he hadn't
That was
spent.
after sending off 2 off-road
Yes,
shipments.
that's true. But if he hadn't spent all the money in the first place and raised the carbon price like crazy, which Cubes then sold, you gotta remember he spends all that money on that carbon. He's basically transferring that money to Cubes as he sells the carbon back down again.
Yeah.
So it was just a money transfer, pretty much.
So, Yerand, overall, actually not doing too. I mean, in the early game, not doing too bad. but like it still wasn't enough because MrCubez saw a threat and started buying him out. And then X7 didn't do too bad also, but he started falling off more in the mid game, where
Yeah,
he just didn't was
just couldn't do anything. Like you're fine if you're the expansive bulldozer, but if there's nothing to mass sell, it sucks.
yeah. So then, overall, let's actually go to MrCubez. His black market usage: 143,016 items. Damn. 2 new claims, 3 MPs, 3 power surges, 4 dynamite, 2 mutinies, and 2 goon squads. Not too many goon squads.
Good
Yeah.
squads are for cowards. These good squads.
Oh wow, strong words, strong words. I mean, Sweet Squirrel right now, oh my god, 250,015 items.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
This was the 50k dynamite, man. Look at that, 124k spent on dynamite.
Wow.
The man likes dynamite more than Michael Bay.
Oh my god. Damn. I mean, that's quite a lot.
But he was looking for gold, man. Come on.
That is probably true. Probably true. I think the mutinies would have been more worth if he wouldn't mutiny the off-worlds, because then he would also make some money on that, right?
Yeah, yeah, he did. He made a lot of money on the first two. I was like, just do it again. He's
Yeah,
not a
I mean,
good
it's
squad,
so cheap. So, yeah, guys. So that was game number 2. There won't be any more games. As I said, if you like this content, leave a comment down below. Any last words?
Not really. It's a pretty good game though.
Yeah, GG, MrCubez. Definitely awesome. And guys, I am almost dying. Sick SMG.
You'll be fine.
Oh
Just
god.
stop virally
almost died.
transmitting it across the internet to
Oh,
people.
dude, I'm so sick. It's so bad. I'm on sick leave now for at least 4 to 5 days. Like, my doctor said, no, you need to stay home. And I'm like, I'm feeling a lot better. Let me go to work. And he's like, no.
No, not when you're a cook. I'm sorry. That's just you should know better than that. You talk about hygiene all the time. You should know.
I know,
damn
but it's
well
real
better
life,
than
dude.
try
If you
and
would
work.
know how it is in the kitchen, like people that are literally half dead and drunk, or full of drugs, still cook.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't then cause bacteria to be spread into food. You can
Oh,
be
dude, there's
pissed
so
and
many
still cook things.
there's so no. The thing is, there's so many sick people in kitchens. Like you don't even know. You will never find out unless you're in the business. You will never find out.
Well, it's fine.
Alright.
I don't care. Just know whatever what you
Just
have.
don't admit it.
Just not what you have.
All right. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good day.
Cheerio, guys.